You know, one of the really cool things about being at events that attract these culinary stars is not only you get to see them in action, you get to become friends. I'm so happy to introduce my new friend, Anne Burrell. How are you, Anne?
Sissy Biggers. And I'm like, yes, you are my NBF, my new best friend.
We had such a good time last night. There's so much intimacy that happens, but you know, during the different events, but you also have to work. Tell me what you're going to be doing today.
Actually, you know what? This is so fun that it doesn't really seem like work. And actually, I'm not, because everyone's cooking their own lunch. This is an interactive lunch where I sort of drive the boat, but everyone's making their own lunch. So we're making ricotta, we are poaching eggs and grilling some asparagus with a little prosciutto salad. We are making a pork milanese with an escarole, pecorino, and hazelnut salad with some pickled onions. And then we have some crepes with mascarpone and chocolate chips and some beautifully macerated raspberries.
Are we going to be here until after dinner trying to make all that?
Yes, we are.
Now, whose idea was this interactive lunch? This sounds new in this world.
You know what? I have no idea.
It's a great idea.
You do it, and I said yes, and
But
absolutely.
Here's what worries me about the make your own lunch concept. I think it's brilliant, but I've counted 4 wine glasses, 4 different wine glasses at each place.
Right.
How is that going to play into the make your own lunch?
It makes everything taste so much better.
You're right. You're right.
So, and I always say, like, you know, if the people screw up, then it's their own fault.
Right. Exactly. You're just guiding the vote, just the vessel.
Right. No, this is such a fun thing, and people get to like really into it and having fun. And I mean, really, at the heart of things, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
So this is what it's all about. It's people putting their hands on their own food, taking a little stake in the fun that we're all having. So it just creates more fun, and then throw a little wine in the mix, and it's fantastic.
You know, on the Food Network, I think you're getting more real estate even than Bobby Flay these days. I mean, come on. Seriously.
Right. Well, you know what? But nobody has more real estate than Guy Fieri. So it must be the hair. I'm working my way up.
By the way, other new BFF, Guy Fieri.
Right.
Love him.
He's a good guy. He really is.
I had an experience with him last night. I called it Fieri Unplugged. And he was so cool. And that's as I said, it's this access you get. And as a teacher, you know, I see that in your work on the Food Network. Where did you get that teaching skill and that real, you know, passion to share it?
I mean, you know what? When I was 3 years old, I went to my mom and I said, "Mom, I have a friend named Julie." And she said, "You do? Who?" And I was like, "Julie Child. I watch her every day on TV." And my mother swears that's why I became a chef. But I mean, maybe I started learning from her. And then actually I took a spin as a teacher of culinary school. So I really did like get the idea of teaching and understanding the questions of what people don't know.
Right.
And then understanding also that the general public didn't go to culinary school. They didn't invest the time to, you know, or money or whatever, or the interest to go and spend, you know, 3 years in culinary school, so they don't understand like all the culinary terms. So I break it down, take it out of that, and just put it in everyday language so people understand it. But it's like if I went into someone else's job and they said, "Here, do their job with the language of their job," I wouldn't have
break down these analytics, Anne.
Right, and I'd be like, "Okay, right. I'm blonde. It's hard for me."
Well, you know, you still have your work cut out for you today. And before I send you off to get the mise en place and get it ready, what's the next big thing for you that we're looking for?
Well, we have a new season of Chef Wanted that we're going to start taping, and then I have a new book coming out in October. So I'm just finishing that up, and you know, like more stuff like this on deck. And then this to me is not work; it's just fun.
I love it. Well, it's a delight to meet you, and I look forward to making my own lunch today and enjoying all those wines.
Well, I hope it's good, and if it's not, you know who to blame. Not me.
Oh, thanks, Anne.
Thank you.